Do you think the drill will in any way have the impact on the future talks, in the very soon talks between the two leaders?
Yeah, I think this drill should give some impact on the coming meeting between the two Koreans, but I don't think it will change the roadmap for the two leaders to sit down to have a face-to-face talk next week. So this is a very important driving force for the two sides to go ahead with their concerned topics. For example, the suspension of nuclear and missile activities by DPRK, and also the suspension of military drills by the United States and ROK. So I think this is a very strong signal by the United States and ROK to shorten the time of the military drill and also reduce the scale of the military drill.
Do you think it's possible to cancel it during the meeting?
No, I don't think this is a political decision by the United States. The U.S. government at this moment would like to maintain the pressure on DPRK since the domestic politics.
So the talk and the pressure are going on at the same time.
But they gave a very positive signal to the DPRK government that they would like to shorten and reduce the drills. And I'm sure Kim Jong Un would like to accept such a positive signal from the United States.
Well, he seemed to have accepted and sent some signal of compromise. For instance, he has never mentioned ever since about withdrawing the U.S. military from South Korea anymore. What signal do you think he's trying to send here?
I think this is a very important occasion or moment for the countries concerned to maintain the momentum, to have dialogue, negotiation, and to find a peaceful solution of the dilemma, the issues in Korean Peninsula. And Kim Jong Un, of course, has a very broad vision at this moment to look at the future development. For example, can the United States and the DPRK have normal relations in maybe this year or in future? So I think the leaders in DPRK, of course, they would like to accept the current dilemma, but they would like to maintain the momentum of the contact with countries concerned.
Well, there has been a big progress, as what Donald Trump has put it on Twitter. The DPRK leader has expressed his willingness to halt nuclear tests and develop economic, concentrate on economic development instead. Do you think it's sincere enough?
Yeah, I think this time DPRK leaders have already got a new roadmap to develop its economy and to improve the social life. In 2013, the Labour Party of DPRK adopted a dual-track policy. On one side, they would like to develop the nuclear capability, and on the other side, they would like to develop its economy. But in the past 5 years, we have witnessed the development of nuclear bomb and missile capability. No any fundamental, big changes in DPRK economy. So the recently wrapped up Labour Party's conference just gave such a decision to shift a little bit from the development of nuclear bomb to the economic development in that country.
So he is sincere enough to halt nuclear tests. Then, under this circumstance, is there a need to still have those military drills between South Korea and the U.S. and also the deployment of that?
Maybe we can be patient. We can be patient to see the United States and ROK also can suspend their military drills. This is another suspension, as Chinese government initiated double suspensions for the situation in Korean Peninsula. So I think we should be patient since the United States at this moment and the ROK government could not give very clear-cut understanding of the signal given by Kim Jong Un from DPRK. They might have some military drills in Korean Peninsula in the future.